Hello, everyone. James Baker here, and I've been getting a ton of emails and messages about this silly BE-12 direct investment survey. And I have it here. It's a benchmark survey, and I'm on the website. And when there's a foreign-owned company, the Department of Commerce, they have this Bureau of Economic Activity. They have these surveys that are required for foreign-owned companies to learn about direct investment in the United States. Interestingly enough, most of the people who subscribe to my channel, who I work with, and my clients aren't investing heavily in the United States. The more they're using U.S. companies to operate their businesses. And a lot of the thresholds, you can be exempt from all of this if you do this BE-13 form, which I'm learning about now, because it's not really a tax form at all. It's this Department of Commerce form. And if you file this, you can be kind of exempt with this. But the reason I'm making this video is to show you how to file it going forward, because I know a lot of people are setting up their foreign companies, and this is really important, something you need to do within 45 days of setting up your new company. And it's the BE-13 to exempt yourself from all this madness. There's no tax if you haven't filed it. There's no, there's no tax if you do file it. There's no tax. It's all informational stuff, but there are certain threats of penalties associated with these different forms. But if you're a foreign person, you open an LLC, a new thing that I'm kind of learning, getting into, is this BE-13 form that needs to be filed. So I'm going to go to the form and kind of explain this a little bit. I'm going to make myself a little smaller here. I'm going to zoom in on this. So this is the BE-13 claim for exemption. So if you are opening a new LLC, you should, and you're a foreign person and you aren't going to be investing heavily in the U.S., we can claim the exemption here. So company name, address, basic information, for business that was contacted but does not meet the requirements. So if you got and you can also file this form if you got a letter from the Bureau of Economic Analysis. And if you don't meet the requirements of these forms, you can then fill it out then. But the purpose is to the BE-13 survey collects data on acquisition, establishment of U.S. business enterprises by foreign investors, and the expansion of existing U.S. affiliates of foreign companies to establish a new production facility. The word affiliate is really thrown around a lot in this report, and it's kind of a vague term that means a lot of different things in the context of these reports. But I want to go through the report a little bit and just explain this to you. There's a lot of, here you go, affiliate definitions. Affiliate means a business enterprise located in one country is directly or indirectly owned by controlled by an entity in another country to the extent of 10% or more of its voting stock for an incorporated business of the equivalent interest of an unincorporated business. So a foreign-owned company. Affiliate group is when there's more than one company. So this is really really useful to have these definitions here. I thought they were throwing it around a lot, but it's really just a U.S. company is the affiliate in this context. Okay, so there's a lot of other definitions here, and you can get this on the website, the Bureau of Economic Analysis. Let's go back to this. You just click on the form there; it opens it up. That's the BE-12 new FDI survey. So what we need to do is you need to information about the person who owns the company. That person technically should be signing this. And then we have to answer this. The most important question: why is U.S. business claiming an exemption? Select one. And the most common one is going to be number 7. The total cost of the acquisition, establishment, or expansion of this company is $3 million or less. So if you spent less than $3 million opening your company, you're exempt from this filing, and you can file this form. It's pretty big, right? It's a lot. And opening most companies doesn't cost $3 million. So that's great. You should file this form. Then we'll say, when did you open the company? When did you acquire it? Some notes. What type of transaction? It was an acquisition, establishment of a new U.S. company, a new U.S. affiliate. Proceed to question 5. Then you have to provide your assets, liabilities, net income, sales. And honestly, within 45 days of opening the company, it's probably going to be all zero, depending on how much cash you put into the company. But these are all going to be zero. So any foreign-owned company needs to complete these BE-13 benchmark reports. Again, this is something that I'm still learning about. Number of employees when fully operating. If you have U.S. employees, how many are you going to have? What is the industry classification? 5-4. So let's go to 5. They have some good ones. 5416 is a real generic one that I like to use. Yeah, management, scientific, technical, consulting services. I like to use 5416. Where is the foreign parent from? We're going to say he's from the United Kingdom. There you go. So you're from the UK. Fill out all the form. What state is it incorporated in? Wyoming. Great. And that's the report. So this one you have to print and you have to sign on this page right here. You have to sign it, and then you maybe e-sign works, and then you can fax it to them to this number. And that's how the report goes. It's a simple report, but it should be done for all foreign-owned U.S. entities. And it's something I just learned about. It's Department of Commerce. Again, I work with the IRS, but better late than never. If you've ever heard about this report and you didn't tell me, comment below and tell me I'm an idiot. Or if you're learning about this the first time, you're going to file the report, let me know. I hope it was helpful. I'm going to make another video next about doing the BE-12C. So if you got, again, to reiterate, if you got a letter from the BEA, you can file this 13 exemption form. But if you didn't file this, technically you have to do the benchmark form, the BE-12C, very likely the BE-12C. I'm going to make a video about that next. And with that form, there's no tax, but you have to give them more information. And that's every 5 years. So if you thought this was helpful, subscribe to the channel. If there's something I missed, let me know and we'll get to it. And that's it. Thanks for being here, guys. Have a great day.